Question is, calculate the mass of urea required in making 2.5 kilogram of 0.25 molar aqueous solution. This is the question. Okay. So what is given? We have to write down. Given is 0.25 molar aqueous solution of urea. Okay, and what we have to find out, total mass of the solution is also given. Mass of solution, it is given to be how much? 2.5 kilogram. Okay, and what we have to find out? We have to find out the mass of urea. Okay, so 2 to 3 things are given. First is 0.25 molar aqueous solution of urea. What does it mean? First of all, we have to see what does it mean. It means that 0.25 moles of urea are dissolved in 1 kilogram of water, that is solvent, because the definition of molality is number of moles of the solute dissolved per kilogram of the solvent. Here solvent is water, solute is urea. So 0.25 moles of urea are dissolved in 1 kilogram of water, that is 0.20. So how many 0.25 moles? Number of moles is equal to given mass W upon molar mass of urea. And if you calculate the molar mass of urea, it comes out to be 60. So it is 0.25 W upon 60. So W is equal to 60 into 0.25, or it is equal to 60 into 25 upon 100. So this will cancel with this, and it will come equal to 5 by 2. So 30 by 2, that is 15 grams. 15 grams. So to make 0.25 moles of urea, we dissolve 15 gram of urea in water. Okay. Now 15 gram of urea is dissolved in 1 kilogram of water. So therefore 15 gram of urea is present in 1015 gram of solution. To make, so therefore 1015 gram of solution contain urea equal to 15 grams. So 1 gram will contain how much? 15 by 1015, and how much we have to calculate? 2.5 kg. It means 2500 gram of solution contains 15 by 1015 into 2500. That is, you just calculate it out, and answer will come. And answer will come out to be 36.95 grams. So what we have done, again same formula. This is what is important. You have to understand the definition. 0.25 molar aqueous solution means 0.25 moles of urea dissolved in 1 kilogram of water. And then we have to use the simple formula. Students, this is a question of your NCERT exercise. A sample of water was contaminated with chloroform. The level of the contamination was 15 ppm by mass. Now we have studied about the parts per million. This is question related to that. Express it in mass percentage. Number 1. Number 2. Determine the molality of the CaCl3 in water. So what is given here? Here given ppm, 15 ppm of CaCl3 in water, and we have to find out the mass percentage, number 1, and number 2, molality of CaCl3. This is what we have to find out. Okay. Now, what does it mean? It means that 15 ppm is given, okay, equal to given mass of CaCl3, mass of CaCl3 upon total mass of solution, into 10 raised to power 6. And what we have to find out? We have to find out the mass percentage. Mass percentage is equal to mass of solution, mass of CaCl3 upon mass of solution into 100. Now if you compare the two, this part is similar to this part. This part is similar to this. So here we can just put the values from here. This becomes equal to 15 upon 10 to the power 6. So mass of CaCl3 upon total mass of solution. So just put it out. Mass percentage is equal to how much it is? 15 by 10 raised to power 6 into 100. That is equal to 15 into 10 raised to power minus 4. This is the mass percentage which we were asked to find out. Then second is molality. Now what is molality? Molality is equal to number of moles of solute. Solute here is chloroform upon weight of solvent. Solvent, that is water here, in gram into 1000. Okay. Now what is there? Here we have resolved how much of 15 ppm. 15 ppm means 15 gram of CaCl3 has been dissolved in 10 raised to power 6 grams of solution. Okay, so 15 gram of chloroform is present in 10 raised to power 6 gram of solution according to the 15 ppm. Okay, so if we compare 15 with that of 10 raised to power 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. How much it is? It is 10 lakh. So if we compare 15 with that of 10 lakh, it means that this value is very, very small. So small that mass of solvent that is water, that can be taken to be 10 raised to the power 6. Okay. So here weight of solvent can be taken to be 10 and we can find out the number of moles of CaCl3. What is the molar mass of CaCl3? 12 plus 1 plus 3 into 35.5. This is the molar mass of atomic mass of chlorine. So 13 plus 35.5 into 3 5 106.5. So 106.5, that is 0.5911, 119.5. Okay, so this is the molar mass of atomic mass, molar mass of CaCl3, and how much it is given? Number of moles 15 grams. So molarity is equal to 15 by 119.5 into 10 raised to power 6 into 1 to 3. Okay, so this will cancel out with this, only 3 power will remain here, and the answer would come out to be, it is equal to 1.25 into 10 raised to power minus 4 molar. 1.25 into 10 raised to power minus 4 molar. So these type of questions can come to you in the exams. Now there is a question, students. What will be the molarity of a solution obtained by mixing 750 milliliter of 0.5 molar HCl with 250 milliliter of 2 molar HCl? Now what is there? Here two solutions are mixed. Those two solutions are same, that is HCl. So the substance is same. Once the molarity is different. So what is here? Here M1 solution. M1 is 0.5 molar. What is V1? V1 is equal to 750 milliliter. Okay. What is M2? It is mixed with the 2 molar solution. Okay. And what is the volume here? V2 is equal to how much? It is 250 milliliter. And what we have been asked? We have been asked molarity of the resultant solution. What is the molarity of the resultant solution? I have told you this before, that what is the formula for such type of solutions? M1V1 plus M2V2 is equal to M3 into V1 plus V2. I have told you this formula. M1V1 plus M2V2 is equal to M3 into V1 plus V2. So 0.5 into 750 plus 2 into 250 equal to M3, that is resultant solutions molarity. V1, what is V1? 750. What is V2? 250. So how much it will become? Multiplied. This will cancel with this. So 75 into 5, 25, 2, 10 plus 2, 12. 75 into 5. I think it should be 225. 5 5 the 25, 2, 7 5 the 35 plus 2, 37. 375 plus 500 is equal to M3 into 1000. So molarity is equal to how much? This comes 875 upon 1000. It is equal to 0.875 molar. So these type of questions can be asked. This is one of the JEE questions which was asked in 2011. So we have done a lot of numericals related to the molarity, and then mole fraction. Next time we will study the solubility of various, that is solid, liquid, in gases